Alright, guys. Good morning. Sorry, I still got a little sleep in my eye here. Ugh. Alright, so. I don't like today. I don't like it already. I was watching WLL real close this morning, and then they came out filing for Chapter 11, which is not a good thing, so. I think we're probably done there. What's up, Daniel B? What's up, One Life? And I just don't see anything else I like. Not a lot of volume in the penny stock world at the moment. The biggest pre-market runner, though, is MESO's doubled in price. It's so high up right now. Making a U shape, but it's just so high up. It's doubled in price. It's higher than what the chart is. The top of this chart is $12, and the stock is at $15.30. So it's just so high up. Like, if I feel like there's a lot of risk trying to buy into this up this high. And then we got PSTI. It's kind of moved up a little bit in pre-market. Just been going sideways for a while. Got the same thing with CHMO. Then we got MDGS. They've got let's see, what is it? They got some type of collaboration, joint commercialization of biological gels for coronavirus. Stocks up over $2. And this guy is a spiker, but it gives its gains back. You can see here, went all the way up 250. This is a decent move. This was a decent move. So it's when you got to lock in profits on. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. I don't like today so far. I don't feel like there's any good entries available yet on anything. I feel like it's really going to have to wait things out. Look at this. They're filing for Chapter 11, and this has bounced all the way back up to $1.50. This is insanity. Why would people buy this? TEDU. I haven't seen TEDU. That didn't pop up on my scanner. Let's see what's up with TEDU. Yeah, gap up. Let's see. Plans. File. This press release on TEDU isn't good. It's just annual. It's just saying they're filing an annual report. That's nothing to get excited. I have no idea why it gapped up that much. But I don't see a reason for that to run, really. See, Meso just ripped straight to $17 and halted already. Gross. That's pretty gross. Let's see. All these shippers are lighting up green. Let's see what's happening here. Nothing yet. They're all just up a little bit. But the fact that this many shippers are up a little bit, we're going to have to keep these guys on close watch, especially on a Friday. But right now, I just feel like, okay, that's a big move up on that. Yeah, right now I just feel like I don't like anything at the moment. This is a REIT. To acquire okay, they're buying 3 casinos. That's interesting. Let me put TRHW on. TRHW. Nope, that didn't work. This is a REIT, and they're buying casinos. I kind of like that. It's already ran $1. Yeah, all these oil stocks are starting to pull back. So that's what I was kind of expecting. take these guys off my watch list. Well, actually, OAS isn't yet. Let's keep OAS on there. So rig popping up here. A little shipper. Bouncing off of $1 so far. That guy's coming up as well. TRWH all the way up to 14 so far. See Zoo. Let's check these guys that are popping up right now on the scanner. Capper. UAVS popping up. UAVS might could break 75. Be a possibility. Should be about unhalted on MESO. So let's see what happens with MESO out of this halt. See what if it drops down or if it just keeps running. See, rig is still going. See, we might be getting a estimate. Okay, so yeah, it should be coming out any second now. Gap up to 19 just like that. Looks like it might try for 20. Unless it sells off here. It's starting to sell off. Or maybe not. It's just too sketchy to try to trade right now. Like this one candle, 1942. It's like $2.42. It's hard to get a good trade on that. Let's see, MDGS coming back up a little bit. PSTI slowly climbing. Kind of like that. Break a 13. Break a 13. Could start moving a little bit. Okay. What's the deal with this guy? So it did touch 20. Looks like it wants to try to break 20. Yeah, there it goes. Breaking right through 20. What are you wowing about? Just it broke through 20? And now it's back right back down. See, and that's like a $2 drop. So like trying to get in on this right now is just so sketchy because if it drops $2, you know, you even if you only got 50 shares, that's still $100 loss. It's just rough to try to trade that right now. PSTI is still slowly climbing. TRWH slowly climbing. So we broke 13, so next would be 1350. If PSTI could break 1350, I could see it start moving. See how much I got to work with? Okay. Is LEDS going to get pumped? Actually, I'm going to add LEDS to the watch list for now, just because the stock gets pumped every once in a while. And if it breaks 230, that's right where the 200-day moving average is. Could get going. Oh, what's going on? I think my Thinkorswim's froze. What's going on here? This has got to be frozen. Okay, so my Thinkorswim is froze. Let's give it a second, see if it kicks back in here. I see some stuff moving over here, but is anybody else having this issue? Let's see. Rig is working. What is going on? This is so weird. Same thing with yours? It's so weird because why is Rig working? Okay, my level 2's working a little bit. There we go. Now we're starting to... Only some stocks. Weeble's not moving. Oh, that's really weird. If Weeble's not working either, that's strange. If more than one platform is having issues, that makes me kind of nervous. I don't like that. Do not like that at all. Let me see, how much support is at $2 on this? There's some support at $2. 150, there's a lot of support. See if $2 holds up, but if this comes down to the 200 there at that 150 area, I'd probably grab some shares of this to see if it makes a rebound. I don't know. I'm starting to revise a strategy here on this. Because I think we got some support at like 205. Yeah, you can see right there, 205, 206 area. And $2. And then 150 really bottom. How can I tell at 150? Because if you look back up here on the daily chart, you can draw a line right across here. Well, it's not exactly 150, but you can see it's right in that area. This candle bounced off there. This one bounced there. You know, this one kind of bounced. Like, it's in that 150 area. I can draw a little closer. There's a lot more. It's like, see, right there is 163. Is that 163? Yeah. So right there in that area, right where the 200 day is, there's a lot of support. You know, it's riding right along there for a long time. Plus the 200 day is there, so that's what I'd like to see, is it come down to there. Because then that'd be pretty safe entry. Although the 200's at 182, so it might not. $2 might be the bottom. That 206 right there. Little doji star as well. Little doji. Give it a few minutes. See MESO all the way back down to 16. Volume on that. Submits. Let's put BGSM on the watch list. This came out with some press releases. The press releases are not that crazy, but they're not bad press releases. They're decent. But just came out with these press releases, so it hasn't moved yet. I kind of... Look at this guy. Look at this guy from yesterday, the gamble play. Look what happened. Got held this all day. It'd been except the 925. Play y'all dared me to get in on. I should have done it. Look at that. 925 now. How about that? MDGS still coming up here off of this kind of reversal. See what's MBOT doing. Oh boy. MBOT ripping pretty hard so far. 630 to 775. No press release. I'm not. There's support at 164, yeah, for sure on MDGS. I know I said 150, but I was kind of just counting everything from 150 up through like 165. But yeah, you're right. It's 160, 163 or whatever. There's a little bit right there. The bottom of this candle is 153, but that's a decent little quick bounce. $2 up to 240. PSTI selling on THM, no nothing. BGSM is still slowly creeping right here. It's went up a lot in the last week though. See, that guy sold off. LEDS not doing anything. See, anybody gonna break 8 here? See, whoa. Mid Energy Partners Corp. This is an energy stock. It's ran almost $1 so far. It's a very low float, very low float stock, and it's an energy stock. See if it comes back down to 3. MDGS is starting to make a little U shape so far. I like to got this down at 2. I was hoping it would consolidate a little bit more above 2. You jumped in MESO. Where's MESO at? 1639. Fortunately, I don't have that much funds available, so I don't think I could get too much. Let's see, 50, 500. 30. No, I could get like 30 shares. Or 40. You could probably get 40 shares of this. Still don't know about MDGS. It's getting held up by that 9. It's not been able to stay above the 9 at all yet, which is a little concerning. BGSM still slowly climbing. If BGSM breaks $8.90 and $9, we could see us up to 10. And then if it breaks 10, there's no more resistance above it. This little guy's moved up. I'm on a cash account. I don't use margin. If you're on a cash account, you can trade as much as you want to, but you just have to whatever funds you use. So say if you was to trade $500 today, then you won't be able to use that $500 again until Tuesday. But that's just because the weekend's in between there. If you trade 500 on Monday, then that 500 won't be available again until Wednesday. But you can trade as long as you have settled cash in your account. You can make as many trades as you want. So it's like the only way kind of around the PDT rule is just have a cash account. And that's why you guys don't see me going all in very much. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta run for a couple of minutes, and then we'll figure out what's gonna happen here. Cause I don't know. I don't have anything I'm really digging quite yet. So give me just a few minutes. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. So, looks like I missed MDGS. Let's see if the VWAP holds up here. If the VWAP holds up, it may still be an opportunity. I just don't want to buy unless I'm buying at support. How's MESO doing? Looking a little rough. GSM still slowly climbing. This isn't doing anything. LED, let's see. TRWH not doing anything. LEDS not doing anything. OAS, alright. Now, $3 is going to be some pretty good resistance, and then you got pre-market high of 310, so that's why I don't want to chase. I really would rather wait for a pullback. Yeah, it's Friday. Fridays are always weird, so I definitely don't want to buy at the break of 3, because then it could just come back down to 250 pretty easy. Could also break 3 and 310 and start moving, but did anybody get in on MDGS? If it hits pre-market, yeah, for that break. That's what I was saying. That's what I was thinking about if I wanted to try to get it on this break. To see if it's going to have an actual good breakout or not. Let's see. Anything else going on? Hey, that's all right, Mark. 10 cents. 10 cents is a decent profit. You know, it's Friday, so locking in profit is not a bad thing. I don't blame you at all. Missed out right when it broke VWAP. Yeah, it moved pretty fast. It's kind of still sketchy in here because it just didn't, break above the 9 and really show much. So could have went either way. Yes, exactly. Better than negative is always nice. See, what I would like on this is for us to come back down to this 250 area, kind of make a U shape around back up to 3. I don't know if it's going to do it or not, though. It's going to do a U shape. Okay, Thinkorswim freezing up a little bit again here. Is that what's happening? Yeah, okay. So Thinkorswim's acting crazy once again. Okay, Thinkorswim, you gotta figure this out now. Come on. No, I have a white shirt on under it still. Daniel B is not gonna affect any parts of my personal life. I wear as many shirts as I want to. Daniel B can be mad about it if he wants. That's his problem, not mine. I'll wear all the shirts and all the hats and all the pants and all the shoes. I will wear sandals on top of my shoes if I want to, Daniel B. Don't judge me. That'd have been a nice little quick play. So far though, I just don't know yet. Is MBOT still moving up? Yeah, MBOT. MBOT's got some potential if it can break 8. Looks like it's about to try it. Looks like it wants to try to break 8 here. And here it goes, busting through 8. Hoth. Yeah, Hoth is all over the place. It just came out with another press release, I guess, unless it's the same thing from down here, but it's just all over the place. I don't know about that. See, MESO starting to move up. Nice U shape on this. One Life, you still in MESO? There's a lot of stocks right now that are moving. There's not really any reasons for a lot of them to be moving either. That's the thing that is crazy. Yeah, Capper. Capper trying to break that 200 day at 244. Let's see, is that 244? Where's it at? No, it's at 238. I mean, if Capper breaks that, there's some potential for it to keep moving. Just too many to pay attention to right now. BGSM still slowly climbing up to that $9 area. It's kind of doing like Seva did yesterday. Kind of just slowly creeping up. Nothing there. PSTI maybe. MESO is starting to look good. This is a nice little U shape. Go through these real quick and see if I see anything interesting. Okay, APOP moving up a little for no reason. MSF. CanF, what are you doing, CanF? Why are you moving? LTPH. Been moving up with very little volume. Capper with a big sell-off. Couldn't break over that moving average there. Kofi, you're in on MESO? Just remember that $20 mark is going to be pretty tough for MESO if it gets back up there. But if it breaks $20, it could go pretty crazy still. MDGS, what are you going to do here? It's a lot of resistance ahead of this right now. You can see 288 kind of top of these candles. and $3 and then 310. So like basically from 280 up to 310 is a lot of resistance on MDGS. It might not be able to get going. What's your entry, Kofi? Your stop loss is 1550. $16, is that your entry? See, we're getting that reverse fishing rod here. I'm actually expecting MDGS to drop below the VWAP and the 9 at this point, and then maybe make a U-shape back around, but this is there's probably going to be a little bit more of a sell-off than this. Unless this candle starts coming up. Okay, maybe not. I really don't want to get it this high. Starting to come up a little bit here. I feel like if I get in here, it's kind of risky because we're at all this resistance, and if it doesn't break, it's going to come down to 250. So it's like $40 I'd be risking, or not $40, but $80 if I go 200 shares. The VWAP is all the way back down at 256. It's got the momentum up though. I bet you are, Daniel B. at 228. Yeah, you got a good entry. I just really feel like I'm chasing if I get in at this point. I like to get in at support levels, and buying right here is just kind of buying in the middle of support and resistance, and it could go either way. See, when's this candle close? In a minute. Well, it's coming up to 3 now. Let's see if it's going to break 3 here. Looks like it's going to try. Yeah, there it goes. Three's gonna break. There it goes. Yeah, right through the pre-market high. Chat is acting kind of wonky. I don't know why. It says I got excellent connection. Just let me know if it keeps happening. I'll see if I can figure it out. It's a good quick little pop. I just don't want to chase it. I just don't want to chase it. I'm not going to chase, especially on a Friday. See, this candle needs to close over $3 here. If it doesn't close over $3, this could come back down. Got 3 seconds. Should close. Should be good. Yeah, there it goes. Good close. See how hard this pulls back. So it's trying to find support at $3. Yeah, I can't risk it. I can't risk it at this point. Daniel B got a good entry down there at 228. Mark, you did too. You guys who got in down here, this was the best entry at this point. This could turn around. Looks like it wants to push up though, but still, I just don't know how much further it's got, because then it's got 348, 350 resistance as well. So I'd rather not risk, because at this point, if I was to get in, I'd be risking like 50 cents, maybe more a share. See, MSL still not ripping, but good job to everybody who did get on it and then nailed that play. I just don't want to chase. Like, MDGS could possibly just keep running all day, whatever, but it could also just come back down. I don't want to risk it. It's Friday. That's the thing. It's Friday, and Fridays are crazy. I don't see much else going on either, though. I don't know. I may just not make a trade today. I may just wait it out till Monday. See, it pushed up to 325. See if it breaks 325 here. No. Well, maybe. Let's see. So it's struggling with this 325 area a little bit. There it goes, right through 325. Very nice. So 330 so far. Yeah, you guys nailed this. You nailed this play. Very nice. There you go. Now you're starting to get a nice move up to 340. See, here we go up to, let's see, get up to 350. I want to get up to 350 for you guys who are in it. I hope you guys kill this. I hope it gets up to 350 and breaks 350 for you. Pushing up through 340. Got held up at 342. What's TEDU doing? This is that annual report. Still just going sideways. There you go. Nice job, Daniel B. Nice job. Y'all killed it today, so good job. Let's see, is it gonna... Oh. He bought 900 shares, so I think that's what he said, 900 shares, so that'd be at 2 something. That'd be about $2,000. What's MESO doing? MESO is still maneuvering around. Oh, look at this. Got a U shape on this crazy play. What's the spread right now? 870 to 912. Actually, the spread's not as bad today on this play. On this ugly thing. There you go. Mark got a 15-cent profit. That's good. Not bad. So good job, everybody who made some money today. Good job. This guy's been slowly building up. This energy play. CPOP, what you doing here, buddy? CPOP popping up a little bit from yesterday's big sell-off. See, MDGS still hasn't sold off yet, so it's still trying to keep some momentum. There you go. MESO starting to move for you guys a little bit. I'm going to take Hoff off. That's an ugly mess. BGSM selling off. We can take it off. THOM is okay. Woo! Yeah, so oil plays must be done because all the oil plays have been selling off. I think. Let me see what WLL looks like. Yeah. So all the oil plays selling off. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna trade or not. I feel like I kind of missed. Like MDGS was the only thing I was leaning towards right before I left, and it kind of ripped before I could get back. So I missed it. So I feel like at this point, there's nothing really else that I really want to mess with. still think MESO still got a shot to try to make a move eventually here, but TEDU, I don't like this press release on this stock, but this pattern is like a perfect bull flag. Like, look at this. I mean, this is literally like a perfect flag on this. Got your pole right here, and your flag here, and I almost, like, it's tempting me. It's tempting me. But there's, like, let me read this press release before I get crazy. Yeah, that's not even a good press release. It just says they plan to file. I don't understand why this would even rip, even if it did out of this flag. I'm not touching this. It has no reason to rip. SYBX, what you got going on? You popping up a little bit. Gotta break that 100-day at 233. It's trying to now. MDGS with the sell-off now. Trying to think of shares. Times 4. Let's see. Let me math real quick. Let me figure this. Let's see how many shares I can get of this, just in case, because it has potential still. See how much do I got? Whoops. 637. Okay. 16, 40. Yes, I could get 38 shares. And how much money could I make if it ran back to 20? 38 times 6. Oh shit, 4. Yeah, so there is some potential to make some money there. So the only other thing I'm kind of like maybe on 1622. Let me see. Let me make sure this VWAP and shit's gonna hold up here. Let me make sure this ain't gonna sell off. 1590. 1575 so far. This count will close a minute and a half. I want to make sure this is going to hold up. I want to see where this candle closes at before I think about getting in here. This is kind of an important candle. You don't want to really drop it much lower than that 1580 mark. 1560. Okay. Mm. This closing candle's about to close here very shortly. Ooh, it opened up right under the... Ooh, I don't like where that candle opened. It opened up right under the VWAP and the 9. Mmm. Yeah, I know, Daniel B. That's what I'm nervous. That's why I'm watching it real close. See, I thought right here if it could keep kind of U-shaping up, might be an opportunity, but now we're just going sideways, and that candle opened up under the 9 and the VWAP, which is real sketchy. Yeah, I don't like what it's doing right this second. Let's see, see, we got some support at 1550. Yeah, I know, Daniel B. I know. I'm well aware. So do we have a trend line on this? Let's see. We do have a trend line. So if this trend line holds up, then I might look. Let's see. Yeah, we got a nice trend line. 1550 area. Let's see if this trend line cracks or not. Let's see. Let's take a look. See what MDGS is doing. Sideways still. THMO slowly climbing up still. Not a ton of volume. Joint development. Okay, now that little flag's kind of cracked on EDU, so that's good. I still got my ace in the hole here, though. Could jump on the ace in the hole at any minute. On the 10 minutes falling down. I still got this trend line. It's as long as this trend line holds up, it's okay. But I want to see that trend line hold up. So what the hell was I just looking at? Oh yeah, THMO. Is there anything not on my list that has a bunch of volume that I'm not seeing? California Resources Corp. Okay, that's weird. Let's see. guy ran up. Yeah, $1.41 is not bad. I mean, profit is always good, so it's better than a loss. Yeah, see, it's starting to crack that trend line. Nothing there. Oh yeah, his trend line's cracked now. There's gonna be blood in the water. The good thing about trend line is when it cracks the trend line, usually it shows there's gonna be a pretty good sell off. So. I think he said he got $1.41 in profit, not per share. I mean, he might have got it per share. It's very easily to do on that stock. Imbot. PSTI is starting to come back up a little bit. Ships have a lot of volume. Top's coming down. None of these shippers moving at all. I'll just close that for now. So what's the SPY doing today? Oops, that's TVIX. SPY is just going sideways. How'd you do on DGAZ or whatever it is, DGAZ? I mean, yeah, so 15 looking like it might start cracking here. 15 support. PSTI. 54 million in funding. See, we just got back above the VWAP. $13 here. I'm going to go on PSTI here. Or maybe I'm not. I'll try to go here on PSTI. How's my math not right? Let's see. My math is not mathing. So I guess 40 shares. Yeah, Acre can move, but I saw it earlier and it just doesn't have a lot of volume. Let's see, let's take a look at it. It's already kind of up. I don't really want to. Can that? No, PSTI's float get a little higher. So what's the MESCO doing? Actually, we got some support here in this 260 area on MDGS. I can maybe start U-shaping. Just a lot of resistance on PSTI at $13, but if it breaks 13, it could run a 1350, and if it breaks 1350, it could just, I mean, there's not other resistance behind it, so that's why that's why it's been building higher lows. Let's see, is MESO gonna might go on MESO 1437. Yeah, I'm not opposed to that. That's what I was trying to do too. Like, I like that we haven't really broke out on PSTI yet. It's just been testing it. I mean, it's that crooked. That looks crooked. It's just. But yeah, that's what I like about it, is it's not broke out yet. It's been building higher lows. I'm actually I think I'm kind of torn between these two. A little resistance at 1325, so we got a lot of resistance ahead on PSTI. Needs to break. It is on a trend line. Been building higher lows. TWAP and stuff's at 1264. I want to give PSTI just a few more minutes, just to make sure. If it holds up for a few more minutes, I might jump into it. No, I tried already, but yeah, I saw it touch the VWAP. That's what I'm waiting. That's what I'm kind of waiting for. Is I'm just wanting to see. This is pretty high up though. I don't know. See MESO dropping back below 15 here. I feel like I gotta just wait everything out here. See MDGS popping back below the VWAP. This guy's still moving up. You know, a lot of volume. Yeah, this is a very low float stock. This is an energy stock. And it's starting to come up to this 350 area. I might actually try to go on this instead. Ooh, and it's starting to pop here a little bit. See if I can get in at 350. Whoops. This is such a very low float stock. I'm going to go on this. I think this is about to rip. I could be very wrong, but we'll see. I'm going 100 shares. Because it slowly keeps coming up. It's been coming up all morning, making this kind of big, giant U shape up to this high a day. And this is a very low float, so if it breaks that high a day and gets volume, I could see it running. Could also crash back down on me right now as well, because it could drop all the way back down to 328. So, but I just want to give this a chance just to see. Because it's been slowly getting bought up. We've had like all these little green candles of buying coming in. And the last time we had a big green candle, this went from 278 to 368. It ran $1 with only 200,000 in. Oh, there's a little drop down. It ran $1 the last time that it really got volume. So I just want to give it a chance just to see if it's going to break. I know it doesn't have a lot of volume, but that's why I'm in on it. It's because if it does get volume, it could rip really hard. And it's just been slowly climbing, so I just want to see. I could end up taking a pretty big loss if it starts crashing on me, so... I'm actually going to put a stop loss in, just see. 330, okay. Put a stop loss in under the 9 EMA, kind of back down at the VWAP, because if it does sell off that hard, I want to be able to get out. It's a little bit of a sell-off here. I mean, it has been going up, 5 green candles in a row. As long as it doesn't sell off hard. See, you got a minute. We really want this to close over 340. Oh, it's coming back down. Yep, I might have screwed the pooch on this one. Let's see if the 9 holds up. If the 9 doesn't hold up, I'll get stopped out on it. Right now back up to 350 here. See, it's about to close. If it can close over 340, we can get... See, I brought the 9 moving average up to 339. What's up, Satoshi? So this is probably going to be slow for a little bit. Until it breaks, until it starts testing this high a day, until it gets up to 370, volume is going to be real light on it. What I'm looking for is just enough buying volume to push it up to that 370, because it's been pushing up. So if it can keep pushing up and it can break 370, it's got room up to 4. And then if it breaks 4, which is very possible because it's a very low float, then it could really start taking off. So I don't know. It's a risky play. It's definitely a risky play. I don't like that. If I'd have waited just a couple more minutes, I could have got a lot better entry on it too. What's everything else doing? Nothing else is doing anything yet either, so. Hold up that 9. I'm probably about to get stopped out right at my stop loss again. So if this doesn't come back up, I'm probably going to get stopped out here for about a $35, $40 loss. Oh, and it's back up to 350 again. So it's getting bought up off of the VWAP. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to work out or not. A lot of traders doing pretty good so far, I think. Toshi, they made some money on what was it, MDGS earlier. And this is my first trade that I've took, and it's a risky one. I missed MDGS, so I'm been kind of bouncing around trying to figure out what I want to play, and I landed on MSEP and decided I liked the way it was pushing up. So extremely low float. See exactly what this float is. Why is it not? Come on. What does it say this is? Oh, okay, I see what's going on. No? It's weird, I can't find the float on it. Is this an ETF or something? What is this? All right, give me just a second, guys. All right, so we're still kind of riding up the 9 on this guy. As long as it can keep doing that and just keep slowly climbing up to that 370 mark, that's what I'm looking for. PSTI selling off. MESO is still holding up in there. Let's see. Yeah, MESO still has possibility. MDGS maybe possibility if it gets back above the VWAP. This is the closest the spread's been on this stock in a while. Maybe we'll get some buyers push this up some more. Few little buyers there. On MSEP, is that what you're talking about, Satoshi? I know there's a lot of resistance there. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the break of that. That's why I got in this. I thought it was going to break for a second on this candle here, or maybe it was this candle. I think it was this candle. It looked like a little buying volume was going to come in, and then it didn't. So I'm just still holding, looking to see if that volume is going to come in, if this can keep just pushing up to that area, 360, 370 area. I don't know. Yeah, no, that's why I've got a stop loss in, because it will dump hard if it doesn't break soon. Cracks below that. If it cracks below the 9. I was want to see one good push up to that high day and see if it can get there. Actually, I might move my stop loss up to 340 now at this point. Let's see. I'm gonna move my stop loss up a little bit so I'm not risking quite as much. So there, I got at 339 right below the 9. So as long as that 9 can keep holding up. Although another one of these little drops could happen and I could get stopped out. But I feel like if it's going to break, it's got to do it real soon. It's going to push up to this 370 area. It's got to be within the next few candles. Let's see. Oh, well, look at there. Our spread's gone. 355, 356 on the bid and ask. I just need some buyers. That's all it needs. Just a little bit more buyers to push it up. Come on, let's see the ask move up over 360. This candle needs to push up. Does not need to come down. Needs to hold above 350. When is this going to close? If it doesn't hold 350, it could start cracking. Nope, MDGS couldn't make that U shape. MESO starting to look a little weak. PSTI still kind of right on that trend line. PSTI still might have a chance. A little bit of selling here. I don't know if it's going to get it or not. See, this 9 needs to hold up. Really don't want to drop below 345 at this point. Oh, a little sell-off. I don't know if it's going to get it. Just doesn't have enough buying volume. There's really not any coming in on it. Still trying to hold up at 345. This candle's fixing to close. Let's see if it can close over at 345. And we're really not having a lot of selling volume either. There's only 15,000 shares being bought and sold in that candle, which is not much. Oh, whoa. Did not like that. Oh, yeah, I'm about to get stopped out here. It is right above my stop loss. Yeah, there you go. So $30 loss. Couldn't get it. Could not get it. I don't think I'm going to try to trade anything else. That was kind of a long shot in the first place. I don't want to force anything else and take a loss. Let me look around and see if there's any. Anywhere else possibly. EYES. AGI. Capper made a nice little move so far. Mbot coming back up as well. See what does the Intel do after it dropped off? What was Intel? INTC, is that it? Yeah. Oh yeah. Nice. So Intel come out there. What happened? Let's see. Well, anyway, they came out with their earnings this morning in pre-market, and it said they kind of missed their earnings. I don't know what they incorrectly indicated, but they said they missed their earnings, so it dropped down last night. After these earnings, it dropped down. So I bought some Intel this morning for my portfolio for long term. So I'm glad that turned out to be a good move. Because so far it's up over $1 from what I got it at. I don't give two shits about Apple making their own chips. Apple's chips can go right in the garbage. Because I guarantee that Apple's chips are not going to be better than AMD's or Intel's. I do not like Apple products, so and I can't see Apple having better chips than AMD or Intel, especially not right out the gate. They'd have to do a lot of catching up. But yeah, I'm glad I caught this though this morning, seeing it drop off like that. I mean, it was all the way back. It was all the way down at 443 at one point. I wish I would have got it there, but I figured this little drop right now. This is a decent little area to get it at. I just don't like Apple products. I'm so against Apple products. I just don't like anything about them. I don't like the company. I don't like nothing. I don't like their products. Their products are overpriced, and they use the same parts as any other computer company. Like they're the chips now. I guess they're making their own chips, but before, Intel and AMD was the chips Apple was using. So, which is the same chips every computer uses. iPhone is the worst. You're out of your mind. You like paying $900 for a phone that does the same thing as a Google phone that's half the price? Google phones blow Apple out of the water. Google phones cameras are amazing. Their cameras are way better than Apple or Android or anything. One life, you trying to start a fight, man? You trying to go? I want to walk over to Michigan, break the quarantine rules, and come throw down with you over Apple. You guys are crazy. You're brainwashed. Woo! So yeah, MSEP, big sell-off. So I'm glad I got out of that. I just couldn't break that 360. I was really thinking it was going to at least push that 368 area, 370, and try to get a little move, but it just didn't. So I kind of forced that trade, though. That was a bad trade, really. I should have just not traded at all. And the MBOT breaking out. This is what I should have looked at. Let's see how bad this stock has dropped. Well, it actually didn't drop as much as I thought it was going to drop for filing Chapter 11. Let's see what's got all the volume today. Let me do a little volume search here. Where's all the volumes? Why is the AMD dropping so much? Well, I guess it's not dropping that much. Alright. I was smoking again because I'm talking trash about Apple. And let's see. Yeah, I like him, but I would have liked to got it down here though. But yeah, I kind of figured it was gonna start moving. I don't know how much more it's gonna move because there's a lot of resistance actually at that $9 area, $8.90 area where it hit at. So, but it's a good move from $7.50 to $8.90. What $100 move. ZM, what? I don't even know what ZM. Oh, Zoom. I don't know, man. It's pretty impressive how high it's gotten. So, I mean, Zoom is if you had Zoom before the crash, you were already sitting good. I mean, you would have tripled your money back here if you'd have got in Zoom this early. Kind of sad I missed Zoom. It's a big rip. It's a big rip for a big stock. Yeah. Zoom absolutely is on fire. Eh. Oh well, whatever. Ooh, MESO, did that crack down? Yeah, big crack on MESO, so it's done. PTSI cracked, so it's done. THMO cracked, so it's done. MDGS is actually still held up. 236, 229. $231, so there's a lot of support at $231. Now it could keep selling off. You know, that is a very good possibility. I'm just looking to see if I want to try to get an entry on this maybe and see and give it a chance to try to. We'll see here, as long as this don't sell off. MBOT just hit 9. Very nice. Oh, what's it not? There it went. So let's see if I can get filled on MDGS at 237. And then if I do, I'm going to put a stop loss under this 230 area at 229. So I'm going to risk about 8 cents. So I'll risk about $8. Just to see if this, ooh, there's a lot of buyers just came in there, actually. Let's get out of here. Ah! Yeah, I like it starting to come back up a little bit. Try and get a little bit better of an entry, though. I'm just going to go here, and then I'm still going to put my stop loss. I'm going to risk about, instead of $8, I'll risk about $13. Just to see if this is the bottom, but it may not. I may not get a chance to get back in it at 237 if it starts slowly climbing back up. Nice. Good job, Satoshi. Nice scalp on that. So what I get filled 242. So yeah, if this can start U-shaping back up, then there might be some potential on this guy. I mean, we've got pretty good support right here. It's held up in this 230 area so far for a few candles. So I'm willing to give it a shot. See if it U-shapes back around and starts climbing again. Cheers, Satoshi. Cheers. So a lot of y'all have done pretty good so far today. Daniel B and a few others. When can you get the Framework Fortune t-shirt? You guys can buy them. I'm not gonna print a bunch of them off. They cost money. They cost actually a little bit to get made. So if you want to buy them, I'll start posting merch if you guys want for free. I mean, I can't. Let me get some more subscribers and start making money off of advertising and stuff before I start giving out free stuff. MDGS might not make it here. If this drops down any lower, my stop loss might get hit, but
That was supposed to kind of be the bottom right there. Let me make sure my stop loss is not right on support because I don't want it to drop down and hit my stop loss and on just a small little drop. Just want to put it a little bit lower. There we go. That's a little better. Now this is going to be a while. This is not going to rip anytime soon either. Most likely. This is like they were like halfway through the U shape. It could still easily sell off. I just wanted to get down here in this low support area so if it did U shape back up, I'd have a pretty good entry on it. So I'd say still probably, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes maybe on this play for it to U-shape the rest of the way if it's going to. I'm not rich, Daniel B. When have you heard me say I'm rich? I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get rich, trying to get to $1 million, but I ain't got it yet. I ain't even close yet. Still got a ways to go. But yeah, this is definitely going to be a slow climber. Oh, yeah. We're back to the two shirt thing again. All right. That was a good one, Mark. I like how you wrap that back in. And it's Daniel B who's the one who's poking, so that was nice. Very nice. That was some comedic genius right there. I like that. Bring the two shirt joke all the way back around. Very nice. I don't know how many shirts. Yeah, great point. Your brain's fried, Daniel B, because of that Apple phone you got. You're like paranoid of people wearing two shirts because them nuclear waves coming out of that Apple phone's melting your brain. Better go get a Google phone. Like right now, like just get off the stream, go straight to the store and buy a Google phone if they're open. I don't know if they're open in Chicago. That's for Daniel's sake, yeah. That's all right. I could be a rapper too. You call me two shirts, like 2 Chainz. See Capper moving up. Oh wow. I definitely wasn't expecting this type of move out of Capper today. From $2 all the way up to 264. I mean it's a slow move, but still impressive. This guy's been just climbing for a while. So yeah, anything anybody want me to take a look at or any questions? Well, let's see if it cracks here. And we're starting to build some support at this 235 area. Just need to see his support still hold up. I don't like that. Don't be testing that support. Get off of it. Yeah, I don't know. This could easily go either way at this point. This could sell off some more, or this could start climbing back up. It was a really early entry I got on this U shape. I should have waited a little bit, but I actually could have got a better entry at like 235. That'd have been a lot better of an entry. But we'll see. But yeah, it's going to be a while. This is not going to break out anytime soon. So if you guys have any questions or anything you want me to go over, we've got some time. Hey, if you like it, if you think it's a good scalp Satoshi, go for it. What did Mbot do? Mbot got all the way at 915. Capper maybe making a U shape here. A little U shape of that 264 area. I ain't mad at that. MESO with the sell off, PSTI, all these guys are selling off. Nothing on these guys. So you got it at 251. Let's see if you get it. INO, let me check INO out. I know it's been talked about a little bit. I know it's got a higher float too. Yeah, INO pretty high float. But yeah, it has been a grinder this week from 7 all the way up to 13. So this would have been a good swing. This would have definitely been a good swing. Let's see if Satoshi gets his scalp here on Capper. See if he gets it up to 270. A little light on volume right at the moment on Capper here. It's not Power Hour, Daniel B. It's Portfolio Power Up. I don't know how you get this show wrong every single time, but One Life's going to do the show this week with me. One Life's going to do the show. Daniel B., you're welcome to hop on the show if you want, man. I've been trying to get you on one, and you're like, hey, you wear 2 shirts. I don't want to be on a show with a guy who wears 2 shirts, so If you want to get in there with One Life and I and do a show. Daniel B was in one of the live streams. We did a Power Hour live stream one day, and he hopped in towards the end of it. 255. So I mean, you still got a little scalp on it. No, you weren't in that show, Daniel B. That was just a live stream. That was just a regular live stream for Power Hour. That wasn't the actual show. So I like this. MDGS starting to kind of make this U shape now. Starting to look like a pretty little guy. Starting to get some little bit of buying back into it. Boeing. I don't know about Boeing. Yeah, Boeing dropping. Boeing looks to me like it's gonna sell off again here real soon. Be real wary of Boeing. Let's see, popping up to 250 here. Yeah, if it gets back up and breaks the VWAP, that would be pretty strong. I don't know if it's going to do it right this second. I think 255 is probably as high as it's going to get on this candle. Because I mean, we're just kind of finished. We're just starting to fill out the U shape. Next couple of candles, it needs to probably 2 or 3 more candles back up to 275, and that VWAP. See, I should have never touched MCEP. That was such a stupid trade. I bought way off of support, and it was sketchy the whole time. On MDGS here, I bought down near support, and it's way less sketchy. You know, I'm just sitting here chilling, waiting to see if it's going to really take off. I'm already in a little bit of profit. All right, Daniel B. All right, you're talking crazy. That's cool, man. You just talk crazy then. Okay. Sure, Daniel B. If you want to come on the show and talk about why I shouldn't wear 2 shirts, go for it. You go right ahead. Go right ahead and we'll have a whole episode about why I wear 2 shirts. And then after we do that, we'll watch as all my subscribers slowly unsubscribe and never come back to my channel. So, yeah, Daniel B doesn't wear any shirts. That's why he's so confused, because he just walks around shirtless all the time. Goes into Walmart and shit shirtless. Yeah, you trade in the nude, Daniel B. Is that the key to day trading? Is trading in the nude? Oh, let's see here. MDGS gonna start popping. It's kind of a little bit bigger, a little quicker of a move than I thought it was gonna start making, but we'll see. This could just be a quick bounce up, and it could sell off. It's a secret. The legend of the nude trader. Little resistance at a 260 area. That's where the resistance was earlier, though. Was in that 260 area, so that's fine. Oh well, we broke right through that 260, no problem. So that was a good open on that candle. That candle opened up above the 9. If we can see it keep pushing up, and it looks like it might here. Oh, let's see. Are we going to start getting crazy on this? All right, coming back down a little bit here. A little bit of selling. That's fine. Because I would like one more candle up to that 275 area before it breaks. Because I don't want it going straight through. Because then it probably won't break much. We want more of a build-up. A little bit more of a build-up. But this does need to stay above 250 at this point. Only nude from the waist down. See, this candle's still got 4 minutes, so still a lot of time on this candle to see what it's going to do. But I definitely want this candle to close over that 250 area. My time frame, I'm on the 5 minute chart. I used to use the 1 minute mainly, but I just got like the 1 minute. Some of the candles, especially on lower float stocks, they fluctuate really quick, and a lot of times I was getting shaken out of stocks because of those quick fluctuations, and so I just decided to stay with the 5 minutes, so that's all I use now is the 5 minute. Like I might glance at the 1 minute or the 10 minute, but the 5 minute just kind of, you can kind of see support and resistance areas better and see where, candles are kind of holding up and stuff. And I'm not really scalping either, so. I mean, I think if you're scalping, you want to be on the 1 minute for sure, but I've just here in the last couple of weeks or whatever, I've just gotten kind of used to just trading on the 5 minute, and I like it. So and it'll be, this candle hasn't even closed yet. There's 2 minutes on. There's a minute and a half on this candle. If it closes above 250, it's fine. Oh, a little bit of drop there. I mean, we didn't even hit the VWAP yet. So, we got close though, I guess. 268. I don't know. We'll see. This is, yeah, like I said, we still kind of wanted another candle up to the VWAP before it breaks. Like, this was a nice little quick pop up, but I'm looking for this full U shape. And we've not even attempted the full U shape yet, so I wouldn't say it's done quite yet. But, I could be wrong. See, what was pre-market high? 308. Yeah, it's not even close to the pre-market high yet. It's still got plenty of time to try to climb up to that. No, I mean, I'm not going to lock in right here at with the $3 profit, and it's not even, this candle hasn't even closed. We still got 10 seconds. Let's see where this candle closes and where the next candle opens at. But if I jump out right now, I'm jumping out and I don't even know if it's going to go down or up yet. Let's give it a chance to try to come back up some. I mean, that was a quick little move, but that wasn't that much of a move. So that was just a little bit of buying coming in. So we'll see. Yeah, sometimes I do, Junior. I'll look at I'll look back at my trades. I mean, pretty much every trade I do, I think about all day off and on before or after I'm done trading and doing the stream. I'll think about what I did wrong and stuff and look at it. You could be right. You could be right. I didn't close the way I wanted to. I wanted to close above the 9, so it could be downhill from here. We also could be just making a little handle. We could be making another little U shape. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. What's the SPY doing? Ooh, the SPY coming down a little bit more today. Whoops. SPY kind of looks like it's either about to make another dip or try to make another push up next week or something like that. I can see the sell volume stuff. I'm looking at all that stuff on MDGS. It still has a chance until I see it really start coming down. I mean, 235 is the bottom support, so we haven't even got back to testing that bottom support so far. So MBOT still moving. God, nasty. Hate that I missed MBOT. Let's see what's up with PSTI. Whoops, come on. Actually, it's coming back up to that trend line. But yeah, it's right there at the VWAP. Yeah, I mean, PSTI hasn't sold off yet. It's still building higher lows. Got lows right there at 12.22, lows at 12.11. Low back here at like 11.65. So PSTI still has a chance. As long as PSTI doesn't sell off. So see, now we're back up to 250 again on MDGS. 255. So MDGS has not given up yet. See, that break of 13 is going to be the big. Well, that's a good open on that candle on PSTI though. It opened right above the VWAP. I like that. Yeah, MDGS is a fighter, and that's what I was saying. Like, just because we have one little sell off on a candle in this little area, it doesn't really mean anything. Like, it didn't hit really any major resistance yet. It didn't hit the VWAP, it's, you know. Like right now we're between support and resistance on MDGS. The support is 235, the resistance is 275. So we're just consolidating in between here. We just want to keep seeing these little build-up candles to the VWAP. And we keep getting these little build-up candles, then we could get a VWAP break. All we're doing is just consolidating upwards right now. I don't know what I'm gonna eat yet. I haven't decided. I'm getting hungry though. It's already 11 o'clock my time, so. So I am getting to the point to like where MDGS needs to do something soon, so I can eat. I am getting to that point, but we're close. We're close to seeing whether this is gonna have a breakout or not. Another breakout. It's already had one a day. But if it's gonna break out, it does need to be pretty soon, within like the next, or not even break out, but if it's gonna break the VWAP, it needs to do it, or attempt to touch the VWAP, it needs to do it within like the next 15 minutes, next one or two candles. All it needs is just some decent buying volume to come in to break the 275 area. Daniel B is having the tears of his enemies for lunch. He's having them in a milkshake. That's your sell target, Satoshi? Or is that your buy target to break at 264? Oh, yeah. Oh, that sounds good, Daniel B. Pork tenderloin and mashed potatoes. That's a good lunch. That is a good lunch. It was a decent open of that candle. It opened above the 9s, having a little bit of a sell-off here. but getting balled up as soon as it drops below the 9, so that's pretty good. That's something. Yeah, right. What time we having that, Daniel B? Oh, I got a call, guys. I'll be right back. This will not take that long. Shouldn't take but a minute. I don't think this is gonna do anything within the next minute, so it should be good. But yeah, I'll be right back. All right. So yeah, we're looking pretty decent here. Right, there's 250 area. I don't know if my green screen's acting crazy or not. 255 area. Got a decent buyer at 255, 14,000 shares. What my dog's doing? I hear him digging on something. I'm not very tall, Daniel B. I'm like 5'8". Considered short. Hold on just a second, guys. Let me see what my dog's doing. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but he's digging on something. So let me make sure he's not destroying something. All right, so I don't know what it is because my dog is sleeping, so I don't know what's digging. Could be a badger, could be a raccoon. Who knows? I have all those animals on my property, and they're not afraid of people either. You're 5'8" too, so you know the issue. Short people problems. Right, Daniel B? So a big buyer got taken out, so we might have a little drop here. See if the 9 holds up. Yeah, starting to sell. Starting to get a little bit of selling. See if okay, there we go. I was gonna say we should get some buy-in at 245. We got a little buy-in there. Don't really want it to get lower than that. At this point, 245 is as low as we want it to get. Yeah, it's almost back over 250. I know, just crossed the 5-day high. Yeah, I know, climbing nicely so far. How's PSTI doing? PSTI got a little pop above the VWAP, but still not doing much yet. That candle opened up right below the 9. I don't really like that too much. So unless this candle comes up, we probably have a sell off back down to 235. Testing your FOMO. Yeah, man. I told you one life is short, man. One life. Have you made any money today? Have you done any trades beside MESO? I don't know if you got it, if you were able to make a profit on it or not, but I haven't really heard what trades you've done today. Shoot, MBOT's still climbing. MBOT might try to break $10 today. Capper selling off. One Life just called the Lamborghini dealership. Well, I definitely don't think this is going to break out now. We got this little reverse U shape. So at this point on MDGS, it'll probably, unless 245 holds up and it makes like another little U shape up. I don't know. It's still hard to say. It's definitely not going to break out when I thought it was, because this candle would have been higher, and then this candle would have been right at the VWAP, and that's where the break would have came. So now at this point, it could either sell off or keep consolidating and maybe try again a little bit later. Lambo's getting delivered in 3 weeks. But yeah, I'm getting hungry, and this is going to probably, if it's going to do anything, it's probably going to take, I don't know, maybe another 20 or 30 minutes before it does anything. It could just go sideways for a while. Unless it just sells off, but I don't know. We'll give the stream about 10-15 more minutes here and see what happens. So if anybody has any questions, suggestions, or ideas, go ahead and get those in, and we'll start discussing them or whatever. And give MDGS 10-15 more minutes here to see if it's going to sell off or not. Yellow Lambos. So everybody sees you, right? MES? Not really. I thought maybe that was coming back up. What is this? Wow. This 5-minute candle went from $2 to $7, and then it's done nothing the rest of the day. But that is a nasty gap up there. Or a nasty candle anyway. That's crazy. Yeah, MBOT's still looking alright. No, I don't use the tick time frame. I learned how to trade on the minute time frame and stuff. So doing a tick time frame, I don't even know what a tick time frame looks like. I'll be honest with you. That's just not any ways that I learned to trade. So I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not even really going to try to attempt it because I have no idea. I'd have no idea what I'm looking at if I looked at a tick chart. PSTI back above the VWAP again, still slowly climbing. You have this uptrend. PSTI has just not stopped on this little uptrend. It's been a very slow uptrend all day, but it's still on it. Oh, in seconds, yeah, I don't want to do all that. I don't want to. I don't want to see it in seconds. That's too close for me. Like I said, I like the 5 minute. If I get into seconds, that's too close up. Too close up, and I want nothing to do with it. 229. Okay. See, you guys have already. Some of you have already had breakfast. I haven't. I haven't had any breakfast. I haven't had anything. Starving, dying. So I gotta wear 2 shirts. Just to suppress the hunger, so it doesn't pick up on the microphone, so you guys don't hear it. Well, let's see here. We might get a big sell-off here. Let's see if 235 holds up on MDGS. Yeah, so it went down to 235 and came right back up to 240. So this could sell off, but it's still a... It could sell off, but as long as 235 holds up, I'm going to keep holding it. I mean, I'm risking like $13. But we're kind of, I mean, we're in a channel right now, basically. We're in a channel between 230. Thinkorswim will let me draw this. There we go. So this is kind of the channel we're in. This kind of 230 and 260 area of consolidation. So as long as this bottom channel holds up, then it still has the potential to rip at some point. And if it cracks that bottom channel, then I will be out of it. So I know about to hit 14. Let's take a look. Let's see. It might. It might try to hit 14. I don't care about blowing tape blowing off. But if this area holds up at 235, 240 area after all the selling, some buying starts coming back in, then it could try to U-shape back up again. Could be like a double round bottom here possibly if it doesn't sell off. $3 profit Lambo gas money. Hey, profit is still a profit. It's Friday, man. Fridays are always tough. I feel really stupid for forcing that MCEP trade. Because I'd rather not even traded yet and got in on this and only be risking a little bit for a possible move. Instead of being down on MCEP. But it is what it is. I'm very aware that that trade was a bad trade. Absolutely. The gas prices are amazing right now. I mean, it's not, if you're not working though, it's not really like you can do much with these low gas prices, so it's kind of a catch-22. Like, yay, we have the lowest gas prices we've had in 30 years or whatever, but you can't use them unless we open back up here soon. I know I've seen a lot of Europe and even Italy started opening back up, and I know a lot of states are considering opening back up right now. Wisconsin has allowed some non-essential businesses to open back up. So maybe everybody will get to enjoy those cheap gas prices if we open back up before Saudi Arabia calms the hell down. Illinois extended to the end of May. I doubt Illinois will stay closed that long. They're doing these extensions and stuff to try to keep people in a little bit longer, but our economy is not in the place. Our economy was not in the place before the virus to handle a shutdown like this. Like, the economy seemed strong, but it really wasn't. It really hasn't been. There's a lot to it, but some things are definitely gonna be changing after everything does open back up. But I'm not gonna get into all that. All right, guys, let's start wrapping it up, because I mean, this could possibly go sideways all day, so I'm not gonna keep sitting here and watching it barely move in between this channel right now. I'll put alert on my phone, and if my alert goes off, I'll probably put alert like 263 or something, so if it does start getting close back up the VWAP, I can come check it out. But yeah, I'll let you guys know in the Facebook group how this trade works out. I'll put it in the group, so if you're not in the group, go search for Framework Fortune Day Trading in the Facebook groups, and I will add you to it. And if not, we will be back Monday morning. Hopefully next week is a decent week. This week hasn't been too bad of a week. I think everybody pretty much did pretty good all week in the chat. Everybody profited. I think everybody probably did okay, so decent week. Maybe we'll see things heat up next week even more. But we'll see. There's a lot of buyers that just took out that 250 area. Well, anyways, that doesn't mean anything. So, All right, guys. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the weekend. Don't think too hard about trading over the weekend. Let your brain relax and be ready to go Monday. So I will see you guys then. Until next time.